Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Denise and I am the owner of the Untamed Thread, which is an online resale business. I sell clothing, shoes, and handbags for women and men. I sell on Shopify, eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and I've added some things to my Whatnot store. I won't be doing any live selling. List Perfectly just integrated with Whatnot, so I'm just kind of creating a closet in case anybody's searching and wants to send me an offer for anything or is interested in purchasing something right out. So I've done the live selling thing in the past. I don't think I'm going back, but that's a whole nother video. Anyway, if you shop in my Shopify store, I offer 30% off with code YouTube30 at checkout. And then I also offer free shipping for orders $45 or more. I'm trying to talk too fast today, so I'm just going to slow down. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and supporting my channel and my content and the likes and the comments and everything else. It's really greatly appreciated. So for today's video, I have a bins haul. So I think these are probably some of my most popular videos, and I go to the bins, I don't know, maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending on how busy I am. So if you are interested in seeing what I found to sell in my stores, stay tuned. Okay, I am not sure if anybody noticed, but I did not upload a video on Monday. I just got too busy with things and I was gone for the weekend. I didn't have time to just come up with any kind of content, so I'm just not going to throw anything out there. But we are back, and today I have a bins haul. So you know the drill with this one. I go over the numbers first, and then I'll show you everything I bought. And if you have any comments as I go through, go ahead and just shoot me a comment on something. If I don't know a brand or you know of something and I don't, let me know. But we'll just go ahead and get through. Not a huge bins haul, but if you still want to be able to grab a beverage or a snack or something like that as I go through, feel free to do so. All right, so like I said, not a huge bins haul today. And just a quick reminder that my bins charges $1.99 per pound. If you purchase 50 pounds or more, you get a discount of $1.59. I have not been close to that 50 pounds in a long time, nor was I today. So I wish you could kind of weigh your things as you keep adding to the cart to see where you're at. Because sometimes I feel like I could spend a little bit more time there if I just needed a little bit extra, and other times I just want to go because it's been 3 hours and I'm done. But all right, so for this haul, I spent $68.70 total. I got 34 pieces, and my total cost of goods then was $2.02. So I got some heavier pieces today, some sweaters and jackets, jeans, a lot of pants. I ended up getting a lot of pants today, so we'll get to that. All right, starting on the things I have on my table, and then we'll get to the rack. So first of all, I found these Veronica Beard jeans, which I was shocked. I don't think I've ever found Veronica Beard even in a thrift store, much less at the bins. But these are the Alina Slim Straight High-Rise jeans in a size 31. So also a great size, I think. And the wash on here is Rodeo. Yeah, they have the name of the wash. So there is the tag on that. These are in really good condition. Like there's no pulling. There's barely any wear at the hemline. I believe these are a crop style. I kind of looked them up. So these could be worn with boots or with heels, whatever it may be. It's got the crisscross or the V style belt loops in the back. And Goodwill wanted $9.99 for these, but I got them for $2.02, so that's great. I was shocked to find those, and they were in a picked over bin, so I don't know if people just don't know who Veronica Beard is, but anyway. All right, next are these. I still don't know how to pronounce this, so if you let me know, is it cello or cello? Jeans, which are fairly popular. This is a size 5, and these are a button fly jean with the flared raw hem. So these usually sell pretty well for me. These are in really, really nice condition. They're a darker wash. I don't know if it has the style name on here. It just has the cut number, so I will have to look that up. But these jeans usually do pretty well for me, so I went ahead and picked those up Goodwill wanted $7.29 for these, which is weird because I've never seen a Goodwill with like an odd price like that. Usually it's something $99, but maybe they're changing their pricing. I don't know. All right, moving to the rack. So first off, we have this Eden Society, which I wasn't sure what kind of brand this was. It just looked like a really nice kind of olive green utility jacket. And I looked up the brand and it seemed like the comps were okay. So I don't know if this is a boutique brand or something else. So if you know this brand, let me know. But this is a size small. There is the tag in case you are ever looking. And again, just a really pretty utility jacket. It has the zip closure and then it has the snap overlay here as well. And Goodwill wanted $6.99 for this. So we'll see how this does. It's an experiment for me. I've never heard of that brand or picked it up, obviously. And then next we have Talbot's, of course. This is a blazer, like a jacquard fabric blazer. This does not have any wool in it. It's acrylic and polyester. It's a size 14, so a really nice size. I thought especially for the holidays coming up, this is a really pretty color. It has 2 hook and eye closures as the closure, or you could just leave it open. And Goodwill wanted $12.99 for this. Next, we have another Talbot's. I think I have several Talbot's in this haul because I have some pants that I found. But you know me and my Talbot's. All right, this is actually Talbot's Petite. This is 100% wool, size 10, just another blazer jacket. This actually has a 4-button closure down the front. And then, no, it doesn't have any buttons on the sleeve. So just your basic black blazer that is great to wear for a career day or business office day, or if you're going to a more formal event. And Goodwill wanted $9.99 for this. So I'm finding that Goodwill is pricing up Talbot's quite a bit. So interesting. Next we have J. Jill, which I don't typically pick up a whole lot of J. Jill anymore unless it's like their like pure Jill line with a cashmere or cotton or something like that. But I thought this was really adorable. And it's white. And so there was a risk, but I looked it over really thoroughly and it looks like it's never been worn. This is a size 2X and it's just an eyelet, really cute, longer line eyelet top with probably a half sleeve or 3/4 sleeve. And it's got the V neckline there. So I just thought this was a really pretty piece, especially with the size. I thought this might do fairly well. Goodwill wanted $5.99 for this at the store. All right, next we have Velvet by Graham and Spencer. This is, I think, a faux, trying to see, like a micro faux fur, faux suede. That's what I wanted to say. It doesn't seem like a microfiber, but it specifically says faux fur, faux suede, kind of an open jacket here. And actually it does have a closure, so you can tie it in the front here and create a little bit of closure on the inside. But this brand usually sells pretty well. This was in really great condition. So again, for the season coming up, I definitely picked this up. And then next we have Ann Taylor Factory. Again, I try to stay away from the factory pieces. I had a lot of pieces today that I had in my maybe pile again, and I'm being a lot pickier with what I'm picking up. I just don't want things sitting around for long anymore. I think I find some pieces and I'm like, oh, that'll sell. But if it's going to take so long, it's just not worth it for me. So, but I thought this was a really cute top and it's a size extra large. So it's like a plaid pattern, and then it has a tie that goes around the waist. I didn't untie this. I haven't steamed anything either. Like I literally just got this stuff yesterday, got it up on hangers, and then I had to pack orders and go. But I thought for the holidays, this would be a nice piece. You could wear this with trouser pants or a skirt. And it's a little bit heavier weight, more substantial. So that's another reason why I picked it up. Goodwill only wanted $4.69 for this. Again, with the weird pricing, usually it would be $4.99, but again, maybe they're changing. I haven't been to the thrift stores in a while to kind of just see what their pricing is at this point. So I'm waiting for kind of more of a sale. Actually, I just realized it is my birthday month. So I think I do need to get into a Goodwill because I have a birthday discount. And I believe it's 20 or 25% off. I'll have to look. So I definitely would like to get that. So you'll probably see a thrift haul in the future because I have to get there within the next 15 days. All right. So I picked this up, thought that would be a nice little piece for a career or the holidays or anything. Next we have this Athleta. This is a size large and it's just a kind of activewear shift dress. So nothing fantastic. But these activewear dresses usually sell pretty well for me. Again, Athleta's been selling. It's a good size. So I might get $20 to $25 for this. It's in excellent condition. So pick this up. And the next, I'm not sure why I picked this up. I picked it up, I put it back, and I picked it up again. I don't know if it's because it has the name of the style on it, but this is a Land's End tailored fit sail rigger Oxford button-down shirt. So it's a men's. And it's a large, it says LT, so it might be a large tall. But it's a little bit nicer. It has a button-down collar. This is in excellent condition, a really pretty blue plaid. It has adjustable button closure at the wrist there. So I think I picked it up because of the condition, the size. Land's End isn't a bad brand to sell. It just doesn't sell for a whole lot, but I just thought this would be a nice piece to have in my closet. All right, next we have Lauren Ralph Lauren. Lauren. I keep saying Lauren Ralph Lauren. I don't know why I do that. Habit, I guess. So this was just a tank top. I thought it was a really pretty multi-striped tank top, and it's a size 3X. So I thought with the size, that would be a good one. Now this is obviously more of a summer piece, but you could wear this underneath a cardigan if you just want a little pop of color for your outfit. So I picked this up. Next, we have a really adorable romper. This is actually a new without tag Zara, a tweed romper in a size large. So at first I thought it was a dress, and then when I got it back and I was hanging it up, I realized it is a romper. So this is really cute. You could pair this with just a long sleeve, like ribbed t-shirt underneath or a turtleneck, something like that for the winter. It has these faux, there's no pockets here. They're just flat. Oh, wait. Nope, there's no pockets. It just looks like pockets, and then it has a zipper closure in the back. So because this is new without tags, I definitely picked this up, and the size is large, and I just thought this would be really cute with some maybe tights and some knee-high boots or something like that. All right, next we have this Free People. This is a size small. It's just like a really flowy boho peplum type floral top. Has some ties at the wrist, so I'll have to look up the style name for this. It does have a shell underneath it, so it's like 2-layered. The tag is hanging on literally by a thread, but which I'm glad because the size tag was still there. Goodwill wanted $5.59 for this, so not too bad. I know Free People, again, doesn't sell very well or as well as it used to, but at the bins, definitely I would pick it up if it's in good condition like that. All right, next we have Splendid, which is a high retail brand in the store, but doesn't resell for a whole lot. However, this is a cashmere, cotton, and wool blend crew neck sweater. And this was in really, really nice condition. So a pretty cream color. And then it has like the gray hemline there. And it's got a little bit of a puff sleeve. This is a size large as well. So I thought a really nice size. And again, for the season, anything in cashmere, wool, I will usually pick up. Doesn't really matter on the brand. Goodwill wanted $7.99 for this. Next, we have a J. Crew 365. This is a long line open cardigan sweater. So I've sold several of these before. This is a really pretty pale pink. It's got the pockets here on the side. And this is a size small. Probably could fit a size medium as well. It looks a bit oversized, but I'll do the measurements on this, obviously. This Goodwill wanted $11.99 for this, probably because it's J. Crew and they do mark up their J. Crew. All right, next we have Alice and Olivia. This is a size small. Now this isn't anything earth-shattering from Alice and Olivia. I'm thinking maybe I'll get $30 to $35 for this, but I thought it was a really cute sleeveless crop top, which has an exposed zipper in the back. And again, Alice and Olivia doesn't sell for as much as it used to anymore, and something like this, kind of like a basic, but still a really cute piece. Like I said, I might get $30 to $35 for this. So definitely worth picking up. Next we have Ted Baker, and I rarely find Ted Baker in the thrift store or at the bins. And today I found a couple of Ted Baker pieces. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, this is the Modern Fit button-down shirt. This is a men's shirt. Kind of a really pretty pattern on here. I think it's a 17.5 neck, so I will have to do the conversion on that for like size. I'll do the measurements, and it might say on here actually. Usually too, they have a style name on here, but I'm not seeing it right off the bat. I won't take any more of your time. But again, Ted Baker is still a decent brand to pick up and sell. Again, it doesn't resell for as much as it used to anymore. But I thought this was definitely from the bins. I would pick this up. Hopefully get, I don't know, 35 to 40 for this. And again, I'm trying not to pick up a lot of men's pieces because they sit for a little bit, but when I find a good piece, I will definitely pick it up. So this is Armani Collezioni. So Giorgio Armani. This is a wool pinstripe sport coat. I'm trying to find the size on this. I know I had to look for a minute. 40 regular, actually. It has a big tag with everything in there. So this is just a really nice kind of sport coat or suit coat. It has a 2-button closure. It's kind of a navy blue and a cream color stripe. It has 4 buttons on the sleeves, and then it has 2 venting slits in the back, so 1 on each side there. So definitely Giorgio Armani I'm going to pick up, and hopefully this sells for around maybe 40 to 50. All right, next we have American Eagle. These are they're corduroy to start with. They are the curvy high-rise kick boot, kind of in a cream color. Let's see if I can find the size on here. This is actually a size 12 short. So I know I took a risk getting the short, but there are some women out there that need the short, and especially if you're wearing with boots or something like that, it might be nice to have a little bit of a shorter inseam. So these, again, cream colored, has a 2-button closure at the waistline, and then it has back pockets with the button closure. Goodwill wanted $6.99 for these, so still a great style, the boot cut. All right, next, I'm not so sure about these, but I went ahead and picked them up because I've never seen them before at the thrift store or the bins. So if you grew up in the 80s and 90s-ish, if you remember the brand Girbaud, so Marante and Francois Girbaud. So I believe these are vintage jeans, and they are in really good condition. So I thought I would pick them up. I did a quick little comp look when I was at the bins, and it looks like these are selling for a decent amount. I'm trying to find the size. These are a size 34, so a great size. And then they're kind of like a salmon color. So again, you have the double button at the waistline here. Definitely probably a higher rise, it looks like. And then it just has the huge pockets in the back with all the branding. So I don't know, have you sold this brand before, and how much have you sold it for? I'm just really interested to see how these do. So an experiment, if nothing else. All right, and then we're getting into all these pants, so bear with me here. I don't know why I picked up so many like dress trousers, but I thought I could sell them for a decent amount. All right, first we have the limited. These are the Drew Fit in the size 10 long. So they're just kind of your basic dress pant, but they do have the flare. So I thought for the style is kind of where we're at right now, I would definitely pick these up. It has the button closure pockets in the back. Goodwill wanted $6.99 for these. The other reason why I picked these up is because there's kind of a cult following with the limited and some of their shirts and pants. And since you can't really find them anymore, I don't think there are any more limited stores. At least there aren't any around here anymore. So I thought I would pick those up. And then we have another pair of limited. These are the Cassidy Fit. These are in a 10 regular. So it might have been the same person. Maybe they got a longer fit in one, or longer length in one pant and not the other. But again, they have a little bit of a flare here. So that's another reason why I picked them up. They have kind of a wide waistband and then the button closure pockets in the back. So anyone looking for some trouser pants or dress pants for work, career, business, or even if you work in the service industry, a lot of times you have to wear black pants. So these are good for that as well. And then next we have Ann Taylor. So these are size 8 tall, and they look just to be, again, just a really slight flare on these. I don't think I would pick up trouser pants if they were like skinny pants anymore. Maybe straight leg, but these are nice to wear with boots or heels. And this is like a really pretty kind of gray putty color. So again, Ann Taylor, not cheap if you buy at retail. So I think if you're seeking out nicer, kind of higher quality dress pants, then Ann Taylor usually, maybe Banana Republic, people seek those out. So I like to have some of those in my closet. And then next we have Talbots. These are a size 14. So these I think are an ankle pant in a navy blue color. And I don't know if the style is on here. I'll have to look that up. Usually there's a style name, which is another reason why I like pants like this, because people often seek out the style. They know which ones fit them well, but I won't take your time trying to find that right now. Goodwill wanted $6.99 for these. Not bad for Talbots, but I went ahead and picked these up. And then next we have another pair of corduroy. These are actually new with tags, Chicos. These are a size 3, which I think is an extra large. So maybe a 12 or 14 or something like that. So again, because they're new with tags, they're like that really thin micro corduroy fabric. This looks like to be about a straight leg pant, maybe hits at the ankle. No, I think these are full length for sure. They don't have any back pockets here, so just a flat back and then just a little kind of change pocket here in the front. So I'll have to look up the style name, and not sure how much those sold for retail. That part of the tag is cut off, but there's still a little tag on there and then an extra button. I thought these are really cute, especially again for the holidays coming up. These are Ann Taylor, and they're kind of a jacquard, if you can see that pattern, dress pant. And again, these are a little bit wider leg with maybe a bit of a flare at the bottom. I don't know if I said the size 14, and they're kind of a shiny silver metallic. So again, for the holidays coming up, this would be a nice thing to wear with, like, you know, a white sweater or even a red sweater or green for the holidays. So, and the size is good as well. All right, next we have Chicos again. My Chicos and Talbots came through for me today. Again, this is a size 3 regular, so it might have been the same person that donated these. And these are just a nice kind of pinstripe, wide leg trouser pant. Goodwill wanted $6.99 for these. So again, these are just a closet staple for career girlies, or if you just want to wear these out for a date night or something like that, they're a good pant to wear. Next we have a new with tags Talbots. This is the relaxed chino in a size 6. Trying to see if the retail tag is on here. Well, there's just an extra button in there, but it has the kind of the tag in the back there. Oh, here it is, but it doesn't have the MSRP. So I'll have to look that up. But these were, Goodwill only wanted $6.59 for these, which is a shocker for Talbots. But again, relaxed chino, and it's like a cream color with a really thin blue, kind of baby blue stripe. So again, new with tags. Definitely will pick that up at the bins anytime with Chico or Talbots and Chicos, I guess. All right, next I found this little Lily Pulitzer. I believe this is a girl, size 10, because there's no way this is a women's size 10. This will not fit me. This is just a cute little kind of A-line skirt. Again, I'll have to look up the pattern name. I'm not real up on the Lily patterns, but I was not going to pass this up. This is in excellent condition, and this was just kind of sitting at the top of the bins, and I could see a couple bins down. I saw this pattern. I'm like, that's got to be a Lily over there. So I just kind of walked over and snagged it quick before someone else saw it. So I don't know how much these go for kids, but hoping to get, 15 to 20 for that. All right, then moving on to some dresses, and I'm almost done with the haul. So if this is content that you like, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And then if you are not subscribed, consider also subscribing to my channel, hitting that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. All right, so this is Cabby, which I don't know. I keep saying I'm not going to pick up Cabby anymore, but I thought these two dresses that I have from Cabby were really cute. So I did pick them up. This is a size medium, and it's a sleeveless kind of heart chain pattern, just kind of shift dress. And I think this comes like right below the knee. So this is something you could wear alone in the summer, just like this, or if you, in the fall, you could throw over a little cardigan on this. So I think it's kind of versatile for the season. And this was $5.89 at the Goodwill store. And then Cabby's easy to list too, because once you put in the style number, like you can find it anywhere, the name of the pattern and name of the actual piece. So it's nice and easy to list. Next, we have another Cabby. This is a size small, and this is a full button down kind of shirt dress. So it's got that really pretty, I'm not sure how to describe the pattern. It's not quite polka dot. It's not quite diamond shape. It's kind of a mixed, just kind of a mixed graphic print. Has the long sleeves, and then it's collared as well. And Goodwill wanted $6.59 for this. So again, I'll get the style name and all the details once I list it. All right, next we have Michael Kors. I debated on this one as well. It kind of went in my maybe pile for a while. And then I thought, well, this being a size large for one, and I thought it was a really cute pattern, shift dress. So it's got the floral pattern, and then the sleeves have the bit of a ruffle as the trim, and it's got the Michael Kors kind of branded logo tag in the back there. So if it's a decent piece like this or a really nice piece, Michael Kors can sell fairly well. So I thought I would pick this up because I just thought it was a really pretty dress. All right, next we have another Free People piece. This is a size small. And it's just kind of a textured ruffle hem little dress that's sleeveless, and it has the V-neck in the back. So, Free People has style names and everything for their clothing. So I'll just have to look this up and see which style this is. But it's a little bit heavier. So this is, again, nice for the summer or for the fall. You can throw a cardigan over it. And Goodwill wanted $9.49 for this, probably because it's Free People. But this is in excellent condition, so I was not going to pass that up. And then last but not least, we have the other Ted Baker piece that I found. So this is actually a size 5. So I will have to look up the conversion for that for women. My guess is it's going to be a 1 or 2X is a 5. But this is just a really nice, heavier weight, almost like a neoprene fabric, kind of a tropical floral print on here. And then it has the stripes at the hemline. So I'm sure there's a style name for this as well. Let's see. Now it had a little bit of like some Gala, Gallah might be the name of it. Anyway, I'll find that out. It had a little bit of like schmutz in the front here, which I was able, I think, to kind of get most of that off. I'm still going to work a little bit on it because it seems like it wasn't just a stain, but it was almost like the fabric had rubbed against something for a minute and kind of pilled a little bit. But this is such an odd fabric that it doesn't really pill. It just kind of looks like it's, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, I won't try to describe it, but I kind of worked on it a little bit and took the sweater shaver and got it real close so it kind of shaved off. It looks like wispy or something on the fabric, but I think I got most of it off. There's just maybe a little spot here. I'll try again, but I'll just close that if it stays on like that. It's got the exposed back zipper and it has the branded pull tab or pull on the zipper pull there. And this Goodwill wanted $9.99 for this. So these dresses are not cheap retail. Again, Ted Baker won't resell for a whole lot, but I'm hoping to get maybe $50 to $60 for this. So, all right. And that is it for my bins haul. So let me know what you thought of that haul. I thought the Ted Baker pieces, the Veronica Beard, and maybe the Girbeau jeans. Between those two jeans, that might pay for my entire haul, which is what I try to do, is find 2 to 3 pieces that'll pay for the whole haul, and then the rest is just profit. So we'll see how those Girbeau jeans do, but let me know if you've ever sold those before and whether you think that was a good pickup. And then for my next video, I think I'm going to have my unboxing. I ordered a second ThredUp 25-piece box because they had free shipping one day. And so I ended up ordering that, and I think that comes today. So maybe that's what I'll have for you next week. But anyway, thank you again so much for joining, and leave a thumbs up again on the way out if you would like. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.